So as was in mudlarking, like I was saying this morning, here's first one, small little spinnerbait. It's obviously been here for a while, but that's a good start to the morning already. Okay, walking along the edge, I guess something very interesting. Very fancy looking float. Let's see what else is here. And the water's nice and low, like as you can see, into all the different rock structures here. And I know I've lost some lures in this area, so it's always worthwhile coming back and having a look, because you never know what you'll find. It's just you follow a line like this now. Sometimes it might not be connected to anything, but you never know. Not connected to anything. It's always best just to keep it to the side. What I'll do is on my way back I'll come and collect it. There's some more line over here. Oh, there we go. See, nice little spinner. That's the one that's been hooked up on the weeds. Cut this road board, get the line together. Nice little sinker. Pen. What do we have there? Looks like we've got a jointed something or other. Hooked into the rocks here, as you can see. Nice little lure. Been here a while. Let's carry on exploring. On this line here, see where it goes off to. Oh, there we are. Another little spinnerbait. Is it? Yeah. No, it's a spoon. Spoon. So as I'm busy collecting all the fishing line to get ready for disposal, I crossed my mind over to one of the portions where I threw this broken, what's hidden here, looks like a little popper of some sort, a little foam popper. Another weird little discovery. Hugging just the edge of the line here. There's some line. Let's have a look. Just so much of the stuff kicking around. Have to make piles of it. Come collect it on my way back. Oh, here we are. A little spoon. Another one. Little bag of mustard, size 8. Looks still look like in okay condition. Ray-Ban sunglasses. Should a little bit of a clean-up. Should be good as new again. Okay, we've got something over here. What is this? Very interesting. Never seen anything like this before. Looks like a deep dive of some sort. Looks like some mechanism is actually used to take lures down. Another little sinker. Yeah. What's at the end of this? Oh yeah, another little ball sinker. $20 gram. Feels like something on the end of this. Probably a sinker. Oh no, nothing. Just line and some rock. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have there? Oh, what do we have here at my feet? I stood on this. Little lure. Oh, there's something else that I saw in the water over there. Yeah, another spoon. There's something here I can grab it with. I'll just put this down. There we are. Oh, it's not a spoon. Spinnerbait. Good little find in this little corner here. What also makes this nice is there's another anchor. But if you have, especially when the water's this low, you've got all these off-cut trees that are stuck in the water here. When the guys actually fishing up along this bank here, when they're actually dropping their bait down and they're actually working the slope here, the lures will always get hooked into these stumps. And this is always a very, very good spot to actually look for lures as well. So let's just have a ganders around here. Honestly, don't have the energy to lug. There's some line here. Let's see if there's anything attached to it. No. Got a lot of line to collect on my way back. The amount of anchors I've actually seen on this walk is just incredible. So I found a couple of found a little lure and a little spinnerbait. There's an anchor. This is also a very good spot to look for lures and stuff that's been caught up while the guys have actually been fishing, because this is a pretty steep drop off over here. Well, it's a gradient drop off anyway, but the slope is actually used for when the trout are on run. They tend to hug along this area, so a lot of guys actually fish this stretch. So the tendency of lures and baits getting hooked up on these tree trunks is quite common. So there's more line here. There's nothing here. Let's have a look up and along here. There's always been a tendency of stuff around here. Okay, yeah, we got some sinkers, or a sinker. Spinner blade, spoon, little spoon here. Some others. This tree stump here, let's see if there's anything else. Very interesting. Looks like a pike fly. Yeah, it's a pike fly. Interesting to give it a give it a clean up, see what it looks like. Just put it here with the rest. Looks like a little feeder cage. Okay. What do we have here? Yeah, another little ball sinker. What do we have here? Spoon. This has been here a while. Thing is, what I tend to do is I tend to do one stretch first, and then I step up a meter and then I walk down again, then I step up another meter and then I walk back again. So constantly I'm just doing zigzagging, so I can cover a large area of ground, because as you can see now I've got all the way to the top bank here to cover, and by zigzagging across all of this without having any plan, you end up walking right past stuff. A little spoon, or a good spoon should I say. What also I've noticed that's lying here, it looks like a bag, drip and dry net bag. It's obviously fallen off the side of someone's boat. This up on my way back. Just needs a good clean, really. Some more line here. It's connected to anything. Very interesting. There's a very big tree root system here in front of me. Now, I wonder if there would be anything lodged in all of this. Let's have a look. Always look for telltale signs of line or braid. I see some down there. Get down there and have a look. Seems to be some in here as well. Yeah, a little spinnerbait. And crannies here. That seems very soft. Let's move through here. Always got to go into the air of caution when you're walking in these type of areas, especially when the tide's got, when the water's gone out this low. Jammed up, stuck anyway. Let's carry on going. Oh, what do we have here? A spoon. The reason why I'm finding the bigger lures in this corner here is what happens is during the sea, the guys are actually fishing for pike. They come to this area because it tends to be very pike that hangs out over here. So you'll always notice that the lures that I find here tend to be a lot bigger than the ones that I would typically find. So let's follow the end of this line. Nothing attached. Keep looking up around here. There must be a big pike lure somewhere around here. Spinnerbait. Sometimes it's very easy to see the lures because they're in a nice bright color so they really pop. And then you get some that are, especially the spinner blades, if they're light correctly in the sun, actually throws off a nice flash. So it's another way you can find them pretty quickly. Now I was just trying to navigate through this boggy water system here, so it might be worthwhile going up and then cutting across. Just finding a spot where it's the best. I don't sink 3 feet into the water like that. There would be a better place. It's just like, yeah, that's okay. That seems okay. That seems okay. Okay, let's get back down to the water's edge here. Very interesting there. Maybe it's just a shadow. Let's just have a look. Yeah, just a shadow. Oh, what's that? Sometimes feathers look like hooks and all sorts of stuff. Just stick along the perimeter here. Actually never seen the water this low pure before. Strange thing is I haven't found a fly yet. Usually when I come fishing here, another anchor. That's about 7 anchors I've seen so far. Should actually collect them and take them back to the Buell office. Chances. Don't have the energy yet. Interesting part here is that I'm actually learning quite a lot by just walking these banks, just having a look at how the banks actually slope off. Now as I'm standing here, and I've literally just walked probably 15 meters from where I've come from, that boggy marsh area. To my right here is a fishing rod and reel. That must have fallen off the boat while some guy was fishing. And this has been down here a while. And it's an Abugusia. Can't see what the make of the rod is though. Master Tune John Wilson. Never heard of the brand before. But maybe worth salvaging, to be honest. Another spoon. And another anchor. Hey, is it scary how many anchors are just lying around here? Someone's glove. This is also a very good pike fishing area. So we should be able to find a lure too, maybe in this area. Just take a walk up. Let's see if there's anything up this side. It's probably a plate pen. Still scouting around, trying to look for stuff here. So it's been quite a productive day, to be honest, so far. Just got to keep looking for little shiny things and stuff that pops out. Oh, what's that? Someone's forceps. Could just do with it clean, should be okay. And we have another anchor. And we have a net. Someone's net bust off. Browning net. Another anchor. And walking along, come across another rod and reel just lying here in the mud. I don't know what type it is. Most of the people have been here and walked straight past it. Let's have a look. Dawa. It's still connected to something. Let's have a look. Yeah, connected to a salmon spoon. Don't think the rod is much value. Don't know what it is. Yeah, looks like a cheapo. Might be worth salvaging the reel though. And give it to someone. Rod's clean. Yeah, a good wipe down. It's a favourite Laguna. I'll be posting this on YouTube. I'll just give it away, and I'll just post it up to whoever who's successful on the YouTube.